3 top tips to finish this month strong. I don't know about you, but it's definitely happened to me that I was very busy all through the month, and then it was over and I felt like it wasn't a strong finish. I didn't reach my goals even though I'd been so terribly busy. So if that's something you can resonate with, let's change that, okay? And if you know people who might be struggling with this as well, feel free to send the broadcast on its way. Let's work together to help as many people as we possibly can. Hello and welcome. I'm excited you're here. In case we haven't met before, my name is Katrine from bloomwithkatrine.com. I'm coming live to you from the beautiful Bavarian forest over here in Germany. If you're joining me live or on the replay, don't be shy. Let me know where you're tuning in from so I can come back later on and say hi. Looking forward to that. So let me know whether you can relate to this. Like, I've been so busy, it's still like, and where's the time gone, right? I'm working away, I'm doing other things, I'm busy, but is it effective? Have you ever had a day where like, I don't know if I'm really doing the right things? I mean, I am doing a lot of things, but are they effective? Are they actually working for me? Okay, because I know I have. So here's my number 1 of 3 top tips that I would recommend you just do, you execute. So you're going to finish this month strong, even though we're still around about the middle of the month, right? It's important we start working towards a strong finish now, okay? Would you agree? So first thing is reach out to your upline, to your mentor, to your coach, to a good friend who knows about the business you're in, right? And have a chat with them. Tell them what you're doing and make sure that they can maybe be something like a sounding board, sorry, spit it out, Katrine. Not like a boss telling you what's right or wrong, what you should or shouldn't be doing, but have them as a sounding board, as a sparring partner maybe as well, of like, okay, this is something you might tweak, this is something that we might become more effective with, okay? So make sure you reach out to somebody who knows what you're doing and who can actually help you along with these steps, okay? And if you don't have a supportive upline, I feel you. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm not your upline, and I'm more than happy to help you with wherever you are and with whatever you're building, but just be sure that you have somebody to talk to so you don't have to do this all on your own, okay? It can be such a lonely work to do, and it can be so hard to keep pushing through when life happens, which it does to all of us, right? So always feel free to reach out. Michelle is on with me. Good morning to you. How are you going? You can relate to this. Hang on, the rest is gone. I'm going to come back to your comment later on. Thank you so much for joining me, Michelle. Right? So that's number 1. Always reach up to somebody who's not in your own downline, who can actually mentor you and coach you, especially when you hit a roadblock. Okay? Then number 2, very important. Listen up. It's about what's going on between your ears. Have a mindset of expectation and be mindful of how powerful our mind truly is. Now, here's what I mean. When you tell yourself really that that would be great, I might hit that goal, but really I don't believe in it, guess what's gonna happen, right? So I'm not saying it's all about just thinking positive and then like a miracle things are gonna happen. No, we need to do the things, absolutely. And again, check with somebody who knows what they've been doing and what you're doing, whether what you're doing is effective for you. That's important, but also make it realistic, of course, as well, but also believe that it can happen for you, that you deserve all the good things in life, which you do, okay? Which you do, my friend. Okay, so I already mentioned it, make your goals realistic. Say if your paycheck right now is somewhere between 100 and 1,000 euro for me, what's your currency? Right, let's do the math here. Right, it's not really very realistic, is it? By the end of this month, if that's where you're at right now, to expect, I don't know, a 6-figure income, right? That's a bit unrealistic, but make it realistic and work towards it. And also, if you're lucky enough to have a team who are running with you, make it a team effort, make it a team goal, okay? Always, and that leads me into my tip number 2. Always work with other people, not just reaching up and working with somebody who's going to coach you through your own roadblocks and make sure that you're effective in what you're doing, but also have people running with you. It's so much more fun, so much easier, and you'll also have the accountability, okay? So it's going to matter whether you do your follow-up calls today or tomorrow, or maybe in 2 days, or maybe even next week. Oh, oops, the month is gone. Well, new chance, right? Can you relate? So let's not have that happen to us anymore. Here's the thing with follow-up, and it's important to do follow-up. Follow-up is in Messenger, online really, right? So make sure that you do that on a regular basis, but before you reach out to anybody, whether that's a teammate, whether that's a client or a customer, whether that's a prospect you've maybe just met or you've had conversations with before. Remember, even if somebody told you no, somewhere down, in the past, lives change so quickly, right? Especially in the times that we're in. So maybe they didn't need a plan B now, back then, but maybe things have changed for them. And you being the person daring to reach out again, to just take a look at, hey, what's going on? I've been thinking of you. What's going on in your life? What's happening in your world? Showing them that you care about them. And here's the thing: before you pick up the phone, whether it's to make the call or whether it's to jump on a Zoom with them or on a FaceTime, whatever it is you might be using to reach out to people, be sure that you're in the right posture, that you have your posture ready and in the right mindset as well, right? It's not about, I need to enroll this person. So, because that's gonna show, the other person's gonna feel that, and that's not helping you build the relationship with that person, right? Let's really come from a place of, what's going on in your world? I'm sincerely interested. Take an interest in the people in your life, always, and listen for a need. And if there is a need, and if you can in some way, shape or form help them, and that may not necessarily be something they can buy of you or they can join. Maybe it's just a recommendation of a book, of a song, of I don't know, a doctor, whatever it might be, right? Just let's be helpful human beings to one another. It's so powerful when we remember that, even if we're building online on social, we are still human beings, and that's the power that we all have, right? So let's lean into that power. Let's help one another. Let's always strive. I mean, that's at least what I do before I go live or before I pick up the phone to contact anybody. I'll always remind myself, okay, this is about me putting a smile on the other person's face. This is what I'm here for. This is what I want. And if I've managed to do that, I can, I will feel good about myself because I'll have achieved what I wanted. Okay, obviously I'm building a team, I'm building my business, of course I am, and so are you if you're watching me, right? And that's okay, but let's always make a conversations about the other people. Let's sincerely see what's going on in their world, in their life, and whether there is a good fit that we might help them with. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Very, very important. And also speaking of experience, now I don't know about your last days. I know in the US you've had really a hurricane and there's wildfires, and I hope that everybody's safe over there with my awesome friends in the US, right? And all across the globe, strange things are happening, right? But let's make sure that even if life happens, that we have a minimum thing to do every day, especially on those days that happen. Now, my past 2 days were absolutely not how I wanted them to go down, right? I was called into my day job and I have had 2 13-hour days there. And it was really exhausting. And I'm really tired today, but I'm here anyhow, right? Because I want to serve you, I want to help you. And also I want to tell you how important it is to have a minimum method of operation, if that's what you want to call it, okay? So maybe you say, okay, I get it. Following up care calls is really important, you know, to keep on building my relationships with my active teammates, with my maybe not so active teammates, also with my clients, with prospects. It's very, very important to always have conversations, right? But what's your minimum that you can achieve on any day? On any day, whatever life might throw at us. What's that minimum thing that you can achieve, even if it looks like this? And this is what it looked like for me the last days, just grabbing my phone and taking a quick break in a cupboard. Shh, don't tell anybody, okay? I hid at my job in a cupboard, right? Or, you know, maybe you have a chance, you know, to visit the restroom, whatever works for you, right? And reach out to somebody and do that care conversation and really work even though life is happening. Because at the end of the day, and especially when our life is thrown upside down, it is something that we can do, that we have control over, okay? So let's always look for, what is it that I can do? How can I make a difference in somebody else's life? It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to know that we have the power to make somebody smile. At least for me. Let me know your thoughts on this. Okay, and now, last one, not least one. Work hard. Okay? Maybe you have your daily method of operation and you want to have it done by 7 o'clock at night. And then life happens and it's 7 o'clock or maybe 5 to 7. You needn't stop right then and there, okay? You can come back later, even if that means you have to put your kids to bed in between and then come back again, right? Keep going, keep pushing through a little bit more, right? Maybe your minimum reaching out to people might be reach out to 3 people a day. I don't know. Let's just go with that. And maybe you feel at the end of those 3 contacts, actually I can do one more. Do that one more. Create momentum, okay? But always make sure that you have that minimum and that you can do that on a regular daily basis, whatever happens. So important, okay? It's important to create momentum and also to remember that you are setting the example for your teammates. So important as well. So be an example, run with them, let them run with you, get help, get mentorship if that's what you really need at the moment. It's okay. Nobody can do this on their own. Nobody, okay? So don't try to be that lonely Wolverine or lonely wolf, you know, who's gonna get it all, because we need each other to thrive, to survive, and especially also to bloom like a flower, which is what I want for you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it was valuable. Let me know whether you had an aha, and above all, what you're specifically going to implement from today's training, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for joining me live or on the replay. Appreciate your time. Won't keep you any longer. Be safe, be happy, be healthy, and I'll see you again on Sunday. All the best from Katrine. Bye for now. Thank you.